Hi guys and welcome back. Today we have to talk about that there is a potential huge trap looming in the shadows, or isn't. I'm gonna show you what I believe is going to happen here next and what to expect from Bitcoin and the markets in general over potentially the weekend, so it's almost weekend, and the next couple of days. So if you want to know what's going on right now with Bitcoin and the market, stay tuned. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell so that you are not missing out on these really important updates. So once I'm sending them out. And now let me get straight into Bitcoin here. And something else that I want to mention, I try to keep it short today because I'm quite busy, yeah, that's why I just want to try to keep it as short as possible today. Short and sweet here. So when we're going into the daily chart for Bitcoin, something that directly peeks in your eye is that we have lost this upward sloping trend now yesterday. So we were about to break above that, ran into that horizontal resistance here at $43,800 and got here rejected twice. So first 2 days ago and then also yesterday. And yesterday basically cemented it, that big rejection. And today we came really close to our temporary support of $41,600. If we lose that support, Bitcoin might go back to around here, that level, $40,300. And I know for a fact that some other people, some other influencers, and some good traders also looking at this level here. If we would lose 40,300, then we will definitely go sub $40,000, potentially here to 37,600. It would open it up again. Right now, I don't believe that we are going there. Remember, on the order book, there's a lot of orders between $40,000 and $41,000. Hence why I don't believe that we are going there directly. So I hope in the worst case scenario that we are only revisiting like 41,200 or something, get a bounce from there and come back up, break above that trend line and go a little bit higher. If not, the next time that we come up to that trend line, we should be around $45,000 approximately, which would be absolutely fine for me if we get that kind of move. And I start to believe that if we are not going over the next 7 days to sub $40,000, that we might not getting it before the halving and potentially only after the halving. So I want you guys to be aware of that and mark out these two levels here, 40,300, 41,600. These are the two most important support levels on the daily chart that we need to be watching now, and also $43,800 as the resistance above us. So you can argue now that on the daily we have potentially here that inverse head and shoulders forming that I was talking about. If I go to a 4-hourly chart, you're going to see it even better. Here, look at this. So this could be an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and this could be the trap that I'm talking about for the bears, because on the daily chart everything looks like that we will get a massive rejection to the downside because we failed now to reclaim this upward sloping trend line. But if we see here now, let's say over the next 4 days, Bitcoin going sideways up, and then next week we get a small pump here to the upside, this would complete this inverse head and shoulders pattern. And once that breaks to the upside, it is confirmed and would open us up to go as high as $48,000 again. Don't be that person that potentially gets now trapped in a short and let this play out. Don't open a short yet. Wait for Bitcoin to show you what's coming next here. So personally, for a short, wait that $40,300 gets broken if you want to have like a midterm short position. Unless we have like a 4-hourly close under 40,300, I would be not shorting. I would dollar cost average into a long position rather than into a short. When we are going here to this daily chart, on the EMA ribbon, we are still looking kind of bullish. Let me put it this way. We are looking cautiously bullish. For a simple reason. Bullish is that we are above the EMA ribbon, but not so bullish is that we are under the 50 daily moving average. So I would like to see Bitcoin trading above that and the EMA ribbon expanding to get a little bit more bullish here on the daily chart. So also the stochastic RSI is coming down here. The RSI starts to point down, and we are also at the bottom of the volatility index here again. And also the MACD is losing steam when it comes to upside momentum. So there is right now on the daily, at least for the midterm, downside momentum favored, especially if we also lose $41,600, as I just said, because that would be also under the EMA ribbon. Here you see the old trade setup that I given you. So of course this is invalidated for the time being. And we also broke here again through that support level. So I have to make it red again. This is now acting again as resistance. But here, the same thing, you know, $41,700. As long as that is holding, we could potentially see a turnaround back to the upside. But here again, $43,200 is the level to break on the 4-hourly chart to see further upside momentum for a Bitcoin. Here you get a closer look on the trades that I given. So here on the 1-hourly chart, you see the stochastic RSI is soon topping out. The RSI is potentially printing here. Let me see that. No, it's not printing yet a divergence. Oh, maybe it is. Let's have a look quick. Yeah, so there was a divergence. And I would say this divergence is confirmed if we break above $42,300. I think that was the reason why we got rejected there earlier today. So if we break above that level, we should see further upside for Bitcoin back to like 43-ish something. And again, look, this is also the entry level for the next trade to the upside. So if you want to long Bitcoin, wait for a break above $42,300 approximately on the 1-hourly chart, and then enter a position, potentially on the retracement from that. So it will go to 42,300 or even higher, then retraces after the initial pump. And then here's your entry to continue to trade upwards. And then you have your tight stop loss here. So we can still make use of that trade. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade anywhere, do this on BYBIT. That's also the main platform where I'm trading. You still get $30,000 for signing up there, plus potentially a debit card, depending on your country. Also, BITGET is rolling out slowly their debit card program. So also check out this if you cannot use BYBIT. And I'm still trading and copy trading on CoinW. There you can do that without KYC and a VPN. And if you just don't care about doing KYC, then go to FAIRDESK. There you get the highest bonus in the industry. And there you can also copy trade me. All these links are in the description in the pinned comment below, guys. Now, when we're going here to this 4-hourly chart, Bitcoin is here on the liquidation map, sitting right now at the 0.786 retracement level of the Fibonacci levels. If we can hold that, we most likely going to see a retest of the golden ratio. If we can break above that is now the question. So because from here all the way down, we liquidated a lot of high leveraged longs already, but look at this. There's still a lot of liquidity above us to wipe out. Now, the only question is, are we going to see first something like this? Or are we going to see something like this? Honestly, on the higher time frames, it looks like that we will get first this here, at least 40,300, and then back up. But on the shorter to on the short-term time frames and all the way up to the 4-hourly time frame, it looks like that we are about to bottoming out here in 3 hours and going to try to go higher. So you have all the key levels. I have given you all the key levels to watch on the daily chart. Here on the 4-hourly chart, when we go to the heat map, here you can also clearly see we could see a sweep to $41,600. $300 million in longs are sitting there to get liquidated. And then here to the upside, $44,000 is here the most likely target to the upside, because there we have also over $500 million worth of short liquidations sitting. So, but you see here, this is right now definitely an area of interest for market makers to take some liquidity out because there's $300 million and it's just like $500 away price-wise. So quick dip down here, back up is, I think, what we are looking at. Would I be shorting this? No, definitely not, because it can go also just the other way around. But exactly for this reason, we are watching key levels. And again, I have given you all the key levels to watch. Make the best out of it. But if I open a new trade, I'm going to announce it on my Discord and also in my Telegram channel. So join also these. The links are also in the description of this video so that you will not miss out on that. And yeah, that is basically the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.